Good morning. Good afternoon. Share the link. Come on, everybody, share the link. Let's get a couple of thousand people here. Share the link to 20 other people on Twitter, WhatsApp, Facebook, Facebook Messenger, IG, everything. Share the link. Text message, email. Text me, let me know where you're watching from. We're here outside the White House. Right across the street is the Museum of African American History. Right behind us is the Washington Monument and the Lincoln. I can see the Lincoln Memorial. I can see Capitol Hill. Share the link. To my right here is the Vice President's office. We wanted to give you a closer view of the White House, but the Vice President is leaving, so they've cordoned off that area. But share the link, everybody. Share the link. And those of you who've never been to Washington, you should come and visit. It's a beautiful city. Very unique space in America. When they created this country, they wanted to find a unique place to call the capital. And so they carved out the District of Columbia. It is not a state, it's a city. And they want the federal government to control that space. So it's a very unique city, controlled both by local government and the federal government. All right, so I want to say thanks to all the delegates who attended the Washington Conference on Guyana from the 27th of the last 2 days, 27th to the 28th, here in Washington. Excuse the noise, lots of people are here. It was an amazing assembly of Guyanese leaders, both at home and around the diaspora. We had people from 10 states and 5 countries. 10 states, 5 countries. Guyana, Canada, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, and which is the other country? Huh? And Nigeria. The Bahamas, 6 countries, came together for this conference for us to deliberate. I want to thank the members of Congress who, during this very busy time, availed themselves to meet with us. I want to thank, again, the delegates. I want to thank the presenters. I want to thank the members of parliament from Guyana. I want to thank the opposition leader. We want to thank the police, the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police. We want to thank the FBI, all who worked with us We want to thank the government officials who we've been communicating with and met with over the period of the last 2 years, some publicly, some privately. I want to particularly thank the members of Congress, members of the Congressional Black Caucus, who we met with over the last 2 days. Democratic leader in the House of Representatives, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, the chairman of the Congressional Black Caucus, Stephen Horsford, the first vice chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, the co-chair of the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett, and of course, Congressman Gregory Meeks, all of whom availed themselves to meet with us over the period of this conference. Going forward, we will continue to communicate what our strategy is. We'll continue to educate, inform the diaspora. I notice the mischief makers from the ruling party and agents of the tin pot dictator saying that we didn't meet with anybody. That's fine. That's fine. They have I mean, what they're going to say, right? They came to Washington, spent $300,000, try to stop the conference. Barry Jagdeo threatened he can stop the conference and he's going to embarrass and disrupt and challenge anybody who come to the conference. He claimed that he would robustly engage him. They were nowhere to be found because they know the police would have arrested them. They were nowhere to be found. Now they have nothing to say. They have their agents. And look at who the agents are attacking us. One is a convicted criminal in the cabinet who's also a predator, a child predator. The other one is, I don't know what he calls himself, a cultural activist, but, you know, a cocaine addict, somebody who's always inebriated at the back of cars, doing all sorts of activities, and someone who's accused of rape, someone who's accused of beating his girlfriend. Those are the people attacking the conference. What are you gonna do? I mean, that's the PPP. That's the PPP. We got to remain focused. And again, I want to thank the members of Congress that met with us, Democratic leader in Congress, Hakeem Jeffries, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, Congressman Gregory Meeks, Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett, Congressman Stephen Horsford. We want to thank the government officials who met with us, who spoke with us, who conferenced with us, who Zoomed with us. It's a very busy period in Washington. This is supposed to be the last week of this session of Congress, but of course they have a challenge. The government is running out of money within the next 2 days, and they have this challenge of trying to pass an appropriations bill, and the government is facing shutdown. In spite of that, where they were doing floor votes all the time, they took the time to meet with us, and we want to say thanks. We will put out a statement later today, and we will discuss what we discussed with the members of Congress. We'll discuss the petition that was submitted to them and the resolution that was submitted to them, calling for sanctions, calling for an investigation. And I want to tell Guyanese, we will get an investigation of the death squad murders by Barry Jagdeo and his administration. Good afternoon, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon.